Hey YouTube. Anyways, right now I do not have a cam, so you won't be able to see me. I'm actually really new to this. By the way, my name is Brittany, and I'm going to be doing a documentary of my life and life in general. Um, it's actually, the whole thing is going to be called Living the Life of a Fat Girl. I want people to understand how it is to be big and what we go through and how we feel. And, people make all these movies and stuff and think they know how it is to be a big girl or a big man, and you have no world. We're like these giants that live in this small world. But the rest of the documentary and the videos I'm going to be putting on here will tell it all. But for now, I'm glad you stopped by and hope you enjoy. And please leave comments. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff though, like, even tips and ways to make a big girl look nice and stuff like that. And for a man, I'm not gonna dress like one, like a man, but I am going to tell you like what you can do from a woman's point of view to make yourself look good, and so on and so on. So I hope you enjoy the rest. Thank you. Hey YouTube, I'm back. Well, I stopped because I'm watching this movie and it's really touching. It's called To Be Fat Like Me, and it's a true story. It's about, this one cheerleader. She becomes, like, she does a project, and technically she did it for all the wrong reasons, but then she learned and then she got really into it because she met a big girl and so on and so on. And I really don't want to tell you the whole story, so you guys should check that movie out. It's called Fat Like Me. But anyways, back to what I was saying. And growing up like that, it was kind of, it was frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, it's a hard feeling, especially being a woman, being a girl. You want to go to prom and wear your little pretty dress, or you want to be a cheerleader and hang out with all the cute, cool guys. And yeah, but then I started thinking, I was like, there's no point of wanting and dreaming. It's just a dream. Because people like that, they would never accept me. You know what I mean? Um, Either people looked at me like, ooh, Brittany's big. Ooh, she can defend me, or she can do this and she can do that. As I grew up, I just took that reputation. I'm like, let's do it. I didn't think the consequences of it. It's like every kid I beat up or every fight I got in reality, I was beating myself up, not knowing that I cared more than what I showed. And yeah, and how people look, they like, oh, you eat up everything, or they say, are you sick of being big? Or it must be hard being big. Yeah, you know what? It is hard. It's very hard being a big girl. And it's very hard being big, period. Because you gotta dress a certain way, or you gotta be a certain way. Because everybody in this world look at big people like, okay, even in music, the music industry. I can sing, I can do it all. I can dance, I can do it all, but if I wanted to go out there in the world, I would get turned down because they think everything has to be skinny or you gotta look like a model or be fit. No, talent is talent. And talent, you were born with talent. You weren't born with just your looks. I could have been a skinny baby, in which I was. I was the smallest one out of all of them. And like this world it's hard. It's horrible. But I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing. And then you turn to the wrong thing just to feel beautiful because you don't want to be that little tomboy type of big girl and stuff no more. So personally for myself, I turned that feeling into sex. Thinking if I slept with every guy that they would like me and want me and want to be with me. But in reality, they didn't care about me. They still thought I was the fat, nastiest female that was before they even slept with me. And that's not a feeling that felt good at all. It hurt. But then I realized if he doesn't want to love me, if this world doesn't want to love me, who's going to love me? Then I looked in the mirror and I was like, hey, I can love me and make myself feel beautiful and compliment myself and dance, go places and dance, and who cares who's looking at me, and just have fun with myself. And that's what I did, and that's why I'm making this documentary, so people can understand what it is to be big. We don't choose. Okay, let me take that back. There are some big people that choose and want to be that way, or want to be big, or that just keeps eating and eating and eating to the point where they can't walk no more. That is one thing I can't understand. But some people like me who eat once a day and not that much, and you're still big, well, I guess this is the way I'm supposed to be. So, love me or hate me. But anyways, YouTube, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will respond as quickly as I can. But this conversation should be continued very soon. Much love.